When you think about what makes a city livable, walkability ranks near the top of the list. A walkable city is more than just nice sidewalks, it's about accessibility, density, zoning, and infrastructure that prioritizes people over cars. In the US, where most cities were built with cars in mind, walkability is rare but not impossible. So today, we're looking at the 10 most walkable cities in America using data from WalkScore, urban design research, and real-world livability studies. Over 99% of you aren't subscribed, so please subscribe so we can hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And support me on Patreon, where all money goes directly to my university funds. Let's begin. At number 10, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the East Coast's underrated walkability giant. With a walk score of 75 and a metropolitan population of almost 6 million, Philadelphia ranks high due to its historic layout, compact downtown, and mixed-use zoning with subways and regional rail. Philadelphia's grid was laid out in the 1600s, long before cars. The result is a dense urban core with plenty of small businesses, cafes, and cultural landmarks all within walking distance. Neighborhoods like Center City, Old City, and Fishtown are particularly pedestrian friendly. It's a big city, but it often feels like a small town on foot. At number 9, Seattle, Washington. Seattle is best known for rain and tech, but it's also surprisingly walkable. It has a walk score of 74 and a population of over 4 million. Key walkable neighborhoods include Belltown, Capitol Hill, Downtown, and the University District. Despite its hills, Seattle has major investments in pedestrian infrastructure, from curb extensions to greenways. It also integrates light rail, bike paths, and dense zoning, especially around its tech and university hubs. However, affordability and steep terrain keep it from ranking higher. At number 8, Oakland, California. Just across the bay from San Francisco, Oakland is having a walkability renaissance. It has a walk score of 75 and a population of 440,000 and is notable for its flat topography, urban villages, and transit links. Oakland has long had mixed-use neighborhoods like Lake Merritt and Rockridge that make walking a practical way to get around. It's also connected to the BART system, which extends walkability across city lines. Its growing density and food scene have turned it into a genuine walking city with less of San Francisco's cost. At number 7, Chicago, Illinois. With a walk score of 77 and a population of over 9 million, Chicago ranks high due to a dense grid, robust transit, and pedestrian-first downtown. The city's L-train system spreads out like spokes, enabling people to live in walkable neighborhoods far from the core. Neighborhoods like Lincoln Park, Lakeview, and Wicker Park offer walkability with parks, corner stores, and dining, all without needing a car. Even in winter, Chicagoans walk because it's easier than driving through snow. At number 6, Washington, D.C. Designed by a French-American architect in the 18th century, Washington, D.C. was built for walking. It has a walk score of 77 and a metro population of over 6 million people. The city also has a metro, streetcars, and protected bike lanes. D.C. neighborhoods like Dew Point Circle, Adams Morgan, and Shaw offer a dense mix of housing, shops, and public transit, and the city's height restrictions ensure that streets aren't overwhelmed by skyscrapers or highways. It also helps that the entire downtown area is surrounded by museums, monuments, and public parks, all designed to be explored on foot. At number 5, Miami, Florida. Miami might surprise you, but it has a walk score of 77 with a population of over 6 million. It ranks high due to high-density pockets and redevelopment of older neighborhoods. While much of Florida is built around cars, Miami is the exception. Neighborhoods like Downtown, Brickell, and Winewood are extremely walkable, filled with restaurants, apartments, and shopping within a short radius. The Metro Mover, a free elevated tram, adds to the city's walkability, and the year-round weather helps making walkable a viable choice 12 months a year. At number 4, Jersey City, New Jersey. Just across the Hudson from Manhattan lies Jersey City, a walkable, high-density hub in its own right. It has a walk score of 87 and a population of almost 300,000. It features an urban core, public transport links, and a compact design. Jersey City has become a commuter haven for New Yorkers, but it's also a fully functional, walkable city within vibrant neighborhoods like downtown, Journal Square, and the Heights. The PATH train and ferry services make car-free living not just possible, but preferable. And as the city grows, it's putting even more focus on walkability and green space access. At number 3, Boston, Massachusetts. Boston isn't just walkable, it's arguably one of the most walk-centric cities in the US. It has a walk score of 89 and a metro population of almost 5 million, and it features a colonial-era street grid and dense urban layout. Downtown Boston is essentially a maze of narrow, winding streets, great for pedestrians, confusing for cars. You can walk from the Back Bay to the North End in under an hour, passing schools, hospitals, offices, and restaurants the entire way. It also has a strong transit network, but many residents just walk. Boston is a city where walking isn't just a transportation method, it's part of the culture. At number 2, San Francisco, California. Despite its famous hills, San Francisco is one of the most walkable places in America. It has a walk score of 89, and the city itself has a population of 800,000. It ranks high due to a tight block structure and mixed-use zoning with car restrictions. San Francisco's layout is dense and layered. You can walk from a grocery store to a tech startup to a historic landmark, all in a few blocks. Its neighborhoods, from Soma to Mission to North Beach, are all pedestrian-centric. The city also invested in car-free zones, bike lanes, and traffic calming infrastructure, helping make walking both practical and safe. And at number 1, New York City. No surprises here. With a walk score of 88, but higher in specific boroughs like Manhattan, and a metropolitan population of over 19 million, New York is number 1 due to public transit, extreme density, and grid layout. New York is the most walkable American city. You can live your entire life here without owning a car, and millions do. In Manhattan, Brooklyn, and parts of Queens, everything is within walking distance. Apartments, jobs, and grocery stores, entertainment, and world-class public transit to fill in the gaps. The city's sidewalks are wider than many roads in other cities. Walking is more than practical, it's efficient. Walkability isn't just about sidewalks, it's about land use. Cities built before the dominance of cars, like Boston, New York, and Philadelphia, were designed with pedestrians in mind. That means short blocks, mixed-use zoning, and dense housing, with public transport to bridge gaps. However, modern zoning laws, parking requirements, and highway projects often make walkability impossible. But as cities across America rethink urban design, walkability is slowly coming back. Comment which of these cities would you want to move to, and support me on my Patreon for early access to videos and more. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.